Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal astrology forecast for Monday, May 18th, 2020. Alright, so today, very simple day in the astrology, no major aspects going exact. We do have still the moon in receptive Pisces, which was the theme yesterday on Sunday as well. So still good for seeing how we can have more peace in our life, be more receptive to things, and maybe do what's important to us on a soul or spiritual level. Can be a great way of working with this phase of the lunar cycle. Now we are going to be gearing up for a new moon, which will be later in the week on Friday. So we are coming up to the ending phase of the current lunar month. Good to complete some things, finalize, and maybe let some of that energy die down as we do shift for some of those new beginnings around the corner. We have Venus retrograde squaring up to Neptune this week. So if there is any deep water energy that maybe is coming in about ideals with our values, resources, or relationships, it could be a really good time of maybe reworking some of these things and implementing some of these ideals in a way with flexibility with that Venus retrograde. All right, so let's take a look at all this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Monday. And again, we are using the actual size of the constellations as seen in the visible sky. This does change the signs from mainstream astrology, so if you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below for more information. All right, so let's take a look here at the moon's placement, which represents the theme and generally what's good to cultivate this phase of the lunar month. We are coming up to the ending phase of the lunar month, and here in Pisces, it's a great day for accessing more receptivity. Right, Pisces, the last constellation of the zodiac, is a great time to get in touch with what's important to us on a soul level, listen to our intuition, great time for spiritual activities, finding peace in life, even creativity and imagination. Really good to get into this water energy this phase of the cycle. So yeah, as we do approach Friday, we will be closing out this current lunar month, so good for completing things and maybe starting to create some space for the new beginnings that will be around the corner. And that will be a new moon in Taurus. If you're expecting me to say Gemini just then, again, check out the link down below for more information. But we do have a lot of energy in Taurus right now, suggesting that while it's a good time to be receptive with Pisces, also to stay nice and grounded with Taurus. The sun here is suggesting that it's a good time to be focused on cultivating our inner resources like inner strength, inner stability, also our external resources like nature, comforts, right? Getting into that grounded energy is great. Now Mercury is also here, so we're likely thinking this way and maybe communicating in this more resourceful or grounded way. And Venus is here retrograde, so it's going to be this time all the way through July with all these retrogrades. Good time of rethinking, reworking things, and with Venus retrograde at the moment, maybe rethinking our values. What is it we enjoy? What do we value in life? Maybe reworking some agreements or relationship things that we can go back and rework. Good time to do that, especially if it's in the context of anything that is, again, important to us on a resourceful level. Cultivating our inner and outer resources, good to experiment with that during this retrograde. Now, no major aspects exact here today. We still do have a bit of this Sun trine Jupiter. So if you felt a little bit open-minded or saw some potentials from yesterday, a little bit of that expansive energy, that's still good to be integrated today if you are feeling that. But going into the rest of the week, we do have Venus squaring up to Neptune for the second time. So a couple weeks ago, Venus squared up to Neptune, went retrograde, and is now passing over that same part of the sky. So in this case, if there is anything that is an ideal that you may have regarding your values, resources, or relationships, it could be a really good week of maybe implementing them. But implementing these ideals in such a way that we're still open to flexibility. Because with any retrograde period, it is good to implement things, but in such a way that we're willing for things to change, right? We're flexible. We have a plan A, B, C, and D. We're willing to experiment a little bit. And so anything there involving your values or relationships that, again, might be on that ideal level or that started about 2 or 3 weeks ago could be good to start to implement as we get into the rest of this week. Venus square Neptune will go exact on Wednesday, but we'll likely be feeling that here today since we have no other major aspects. We do have a minor sextile up to Mercury, so good day for maybe a bit of openness with communication, maybe learning, reading, writing, things like that could be minorly supported. All right, but today the most important thing is, again, the larger context of resourceful Taurus, cultivating our inner and outer resources, and bringing in more receptivity with Pisces. How can we have more of that acceptance, find peace in life? Pisces is also about those dreams and ideals. So good to cultivate those as we do finish up this current lunar month. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click that like button if you haven't yet. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe for more daily videos, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the next daily forecast. Take care.